What's up, guys? It's Nuri, back with another review. So, anyway, I'm super deep in this book. I love this book called The Blockchain Revolution by Don Tapscott and Alan Tapscott, some bros. So anyway, they've got a lot of good talent and good ideas and research behind this book. This is about how the technology behind Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is changing the world. So, goes into great detail about the trust protocol, basically what the blockchain is. You know, making all the tech that's coming out behind it in government and industries and corporate and banking and Silicon Valley and New York are big in the United States are popping out these ICOs and tech. So, this is the future, guys. That's what I made this video for. So if you're wondering what the blockchain is, what is happening now, remember when you watch this video in 5 years, Nuri was talking about it, just like I was talking about farming, and I was talking about, sustainability and all that stuff long time ago. Now it's, a fad, or it's not a fad, because we're working hard to make it happen. And it's, we need to eat. So anyway, I'm going to read some excerpts from this book, just from the preface. There's a bunch of good things that cryptocurrency does, and the blockchain does. And these guys went and did the most research, basically, from different CEOs of companies, from authors and scholars on figuring out what the ins and outs of the blockchain. So if you want to get deep into what the blockchain is, this book, I'm deep in it, and I have taken great notes and highlighted a lot of stuff. So anyway, sorry for the bootleg shaky video. Long day at work. I'm back at it, trying to make some cool videos and add value. So anyway, what is the blockchain? The blockchain it solves a bunch of different problems. So in today's society, we are trillions of dollars in debt, as a mass majority of people living on this planet. We are coming across the need to have a more trusting society, especially in everything that we do, really. Government, industry, the corporations, trust within CEOs and things like that. Just there's a whole multitude of different ways that the blockchain, which is an open ledger, that's what I'm getting to. It's an open ledger that you can see, and you can validate, and it's immutable, secure, can't rewrite it and say that something happened. So if, for example, if I'm making a transaction, you can track the transaction, see the transaction, open ledger, like it's a ledger that keeps track of your money. So you're not necessarily now, a CEO doesn't have to say, hey, look, trust me, my books are good. He can be like, check my blockchain, bro. It's all there. And all the transactions with the employees, with different businesses, smart contracts, which are like PayPal is a middleman smart contract person that were like a real estate deal. There's smart contracts that get they start and activated and closed out based on certain things happening, like someone paying a bill, and the bill's there, it's in PayPal, it's in escrow, boom, that person does what they're supposed to do on the contract, gets paid out to them. It's that simple. So that is all has all been digitized and will be further digitized in the future. So that's what the blockchain is all about. And then we can, that same record I'm talking about, you can go back and look at it and say, this really did happen, and it's immutable and it stays there. So you know, there's going to be a lot of disruption in a lot of industries and a lot of jobs, and innovation is about to just is already transcending and blowing up. So, you know, the cryptocurrencies behind it, Bitcoin and all 2,000 of them, you know, they run on the blockchain. And that's what the masses of us hear about. But what people don't hear about is the future and what's happening now in governments. And, you know, Australia is like the big boy in blockchain. Like, they are all about Norway, Sweden. You know, we've got, you know, some regulations on it, and we're diving deep into, like, a lot of the big banks are diving deep into what the blockchain is. So anyway, I'm gonna read. This book underscores the importance of identity and the end of digital feudalism, what some call surfing the internet. We view as surfing the internet, throwing off our data for the internet landowners. The notion of self-sovereign identity for each of us with our personal data stored in a virtual black box is one of the most foundational concepts of our time. Realizing this virtual you through blockchain technologies could restore our control over our identities, the data we create, and the rest of our rights. So that's number one. Basically going to give us our rights back, give us all the information and our data that we control, what we're creating, back to us. So anyway, as a thought experiment, we tried to get into Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi, the person or whoever it was that created, you know, the blockchain. It turns out there were 7. The design principles, there are 7. That chapter was technical, chapter 2, appealing more to technologists and business engineers. We applied these 7 principles to 7 domains: financial services, the architecture of the firm, business model innovation, the Internet of Things, economic inclusion, government and democracy, creative industries, and argued the blockchain would create 7 new substructures for a distributed economy. Distributed economy. Might not have been able to make it super clear in this video, but distributed economy, distributed, decentralized economy is just one of the many things that can be done with the blockchain. And, you know, there's other evolutions of quantum internet, you know, the quantum computing that is beyond this. This is 10, 15 years from now. Quantum computing, you'll see, is going to be taking over, and we're going to be like on some quantum level AI, super duper duper. But anyway, yeah, distributed applications is what happens when there's a bundle of blockchain technologies that are in the hands of the people, and they're creating dApps, which is distributed applications, which allow you to do certain things within the blockchain and to hold on to what you have. So I'm at 8 minutes. I'm trying to go for just a little, what was a 5-minute video, but no, it's not. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out. Blockchain book review, Blockchain Revolution. Go check it out on Amazon. Get it. Add it to your library. To take you on a little quick tour of the basement. It's my office. It's junky now. I got my miners going ham right now, and got a little miner sitting on the shelf. But I got my books more in. What I like is my books. Your books are important to your brain. Got a bunch of little cool books here, photos. This is the man cave. Take you on a tour. It's gonna be a next video.